what he would wear and who would be with him and who would not be with him. So much so that it seemed his life was ideal. It was the perfect life a child asked for. But one morning, the prince woke up, looked out of the window in his room, and saw the rising sun. And the sun appeared to speak to him, for he quietly walked down from his room to the kitchen, and finding the dining table in a corner, went and sat under the table and refused to come out. Strange. Why would somebody do that? The king and queen were called and they were asked to see what the prince was doing. The king begged the prince, please come out. The queen begged the prince, please come out, what are you doing? That moment, the prince flapped his arms like a hen and crowed at the top of his voice. It made everyone burst into laughter except the king and queen. They couldn't believe what had happened to their son. They thought that he had been poisoned. They thought there was something amiss with the food that he had been given. They ordered investigation. They asked everybody to find out why the prince was behaving in such a strange manner. And nothing, they said, nothing they tempted him with could make him come out. They spoke and talked and they cajoled him, they begged him, they pleaded with him, they bribed him. But he refused to come out from under the table. That night, he spent under the table. 24 hours seemed like a long time for the king. The next morning, they sent for the doctors, the healers, the shamans, everyone who they could think of who could help their son, for they believed there was a spell that had been cast on him. The next morning, the prince emerged from under the table, but this time to remove his clothes and walk out of the palace and to make his way to the barn at the edge of the garden. And in that barn, with not a stitch of clothing, he sat down with the roosters and hens and chickens. And anytime anybody approached him, he just flapped his hands and went. It was a ridiculous sight. It was a painful sight. It was a heart-wrenching sight to watch. The king and queen were desperate. They called all the healers, all the people that they could possibly invite to come and see and meet and speak to the prince. And they did. Learned men walked in to that barn and tried to talk to the prince, tried to talk him out of whatever he was going through, but nothing worked. He continued to be in the barn, continued to crow like a rooster, and continued to live with not a stitch of clothing. But let me tell you, the prince in the barn as a rooster seemed very happy. He seemed to find so much joy just pecking at the grains the roosters had thrown to them, people had thrown to them. He just pecked at those grains, and very soon, instead of eating with his hands, he would just eat with his mouth, bend down, pick out the grains and start eating. Strange was the way of the Rooster Prince. But this strange Rooster Prince appeared happier than ever before. Painful though this may seem to us, was one man, somewhere far away in a village, who heard the story of the Rooster Prince. For many days had passed, word had spread around the kingdom, and the man, an old man, a wise man, he got up from his place and said, I think I know what to say and do of Rooster Prince. And he made the journey to the palace. And there he approached the king and queen. He told him, I can help you, son, but you should not question my ways. You should not stop me at any point. If you're willing to trust me, I can help you. Perhaps bring your son back. Of course, the queen was jumping with joy. The king was really happy. And they showed him the way to the barn. The wise old man went to the barn, saw the naked prince sitting there happily crowing away like a rooster. And the next minute, to the surprise of everybody gathered there, the sage, the wise man, removed his clothes. And naked, he went and sat next to the Rooster Prince. And did exactly as the prince did. If he pecked on the grains, he too pecked on the grains. If he crowed, he too crowed. And every time the prince crowed, the sage wise man also crowed with the same feeling that the prince showed. And soon, by the end of the day, the Rooster Prince seemed to be enjoying the wise man's company and showed different ways in which to crow, different ways to pick the grains from the sand. And they enjoyed each other's company. Finally, at the end of the day, the wise man spoke to the Rooster Prince. He said, you seem to like this, isn't it? Is this what gives you joy and happiness? The Rooster Prince, who had not spoken a word till then, shook his head to say this, and then one word came out from his mouth. So it seems that having the freedom to make your choices is a much happier place for you than having everything in this world. Yes, said the Rooster Prince. It's wonderful. Show me all that which gives you happiness. And for the next day, the wise old man did everything the Rooster Prince. And then soon, the wise old man was telling the Rooster Prince, was sharing his world with the Rooster Prince. Being a rooster is fun, but perhaps if we wear some clothes, it will not hurt so much when we sit. And the Rooster Prince agreed to wear clothes. Perhaps it will be fun if we could sit and eat off a plate, said the wise man, placing a plate to him. And the Rooster Prince agreed to eat the same grains. And then slowly, the wise man brought the Rooster Prince back into the palace. But the king and queen realized that making a choice, having the freedom to choose what they want, is greater joy than all pleasures. The story of the Rooster Prince. Yeah? So, I hope the story landed properly.
Yeah, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. I'm still there.
Yeah.